No. Okay, welcome everyone. Okay, let's get this. Morning. Good morning. So I'm currently in a bit of a crippled position. I played football last night and I don't know what the fuck happened, but I definitely rolled my ankle. I'm pretty sure some guy stood on me as well, so I can barely walk. And it's agonizing pain. But we go on. Okay, so good morning everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let me just see if I can. Fuck, my leg hurts so bad. Let's put that on. Oh fuck. Okay. So in terms of Goldie, wow, another Asian session. Was the Asian session decent? Yeah, that closure below there would have been quite nice. How much would you have got out of the move? 17 pips. Might have been break even there because you'd probably want that to drive down to there for 29 pips. But that's okay. But yeah, I think that's the trade. To be fair, this actually closure above and fake out was actually not too bad either. How big was that stop? Yeah, 23 pips. But it didn't really close below, so that's okay. Okay, so good morning everyone. Let me just get onto, we'll do gold first because I think gold has a better opportunity very shortly. Okay, so in terms of the daily time frame, the last candle closed bearish. Okay, obviously we had a bit of news. We came all the way up to 1926 and then rejected a little bit. Okay, but still overall, for the overall bias is still bullish. That's fine. Okay, in terms of the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is closed bullish. The previous one's closed bullish, which is good. Looks like we do have some clean zones above, which is also quite nice. Over here. So 4 hours bearish at the moment, but it's just making the lower wicker, looks like. Hourly time frames are okay. They're actually closed above previous resistance here. Looking like the candles are getting much smaller. Showing maybe a little bit of low volume and a bit of resistance. Take a look at the 15 and the 30. You can start to see, yeah, I think in terms of a resistance, we have one here at 1910. And above 1910, I actually think this is quite clean above, you know. I like to potentially continue to drive to 1914. And then furthermore higher up, potentially to 1918, and then obviously higher to 2022. So yeah, I mean, I think that zone isn't too bad, to be honest. Clean candles would be above 1915 for the second run, so you could potentially get buys there. But I actually think the zone above here is not bad at all. So yeah, I think I potentially may look for that. Let's look how the 4-hour looks in that area. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's take a look at the 5-minute trend line. Is there a 5-minute? No, we've been ranging pretty hard on this 5-minute here. I can see. But yeah, we'll have to wait. Maybe another 15 closure. Maybe this 30 closing now in 8 seconds time. It's still in that range. But I do think the buys could be nice. Let me just add this on. I think buys with 1915 would also be great. Yeah, still look at the 4-hour. Yeah, I think that would be good for potential buys there. My only thing actually is there's a little bit of rejection wicks there. Thinking maybe you could get it a little bit higher up. I don't know. I still quite like this area. I still think it moves quite nicely. So we'll see. In terms of sells, Sells, well, the clean zone below is actually very, very clean as well. Below here, 1907. If you get a closure below 1907, we should potentially drive back down to 1903. So yeah, that'll just be a straight closure back in the zone. Clean zone. Every single time we push into this area, we push clean like this. So that would be a great little trade for us to take there. Let's just write that one on. Hope you guys took some nice profits yesterday on the trade we took yesterday. The GJ trade, it was very nice. Let me just update that actually. It was good fun. It was good fun. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm trying to think maybe having the buys there. Because there's a little rejection wicks there. We'll see, we'll see. I think I'm gonna have to wait for a 30-minute closure anyway, so we'll see what the next candles give me. Okay, in terms of GJ, so yeah, I've got the buys there, I've got sells, good stuff. Potentially buys with 1912, I think I might go for instead of just this little gap because there's support right there. And this zone, if you get the closure, yeah, it's only 12 pips. I think I'd probably wait until there. Okay, let's take a look then at GJ. So GJ pushed down, retraced that whole move, which is what I expected, which is great news for people who held like me. 4-hour time frame is flipping bearish. That's good stuff. Clearly overall bearish, right? We've got the let's take a look at the higher time frames. Yeah, it looks like we're actually kind of ranging here because we've got a high here. 1 second. You've got a high next to lower high, lower high. You've got low, higher low. So you can see that's when a range is formed, right? So that's fine on the higher time frame. Right now, obviously, we're bearish. Daily's bearish. This daily's pushed down quite hard. To look at the hourlies and the 30 minutes, all this kind of stuff. So the hourly time frame, yeah, it was nice. Drove back down the next support here. Take a look at the 30 minute. The 30 minutes, let's take a look at 15. So, I mean, in terms of the zone below, this zone's actually quite nice, but we've already filled it. Yeah, this candle pushed in. So that candle closure there at 5 o'clock actually wasn't too bad to drive down to fill these candles. Because I quite like that. In terms of zones below, where the levels that are clean, none. Okay, there's no levels down here that are clean, so I don't really want to take any sells in that area. Where would I want to take buys? Well, I'd want to take buys above here. Buys above 159,100 to continue to 159,465. That's where I look for buys. Okay. For me, what I've noticed as well is just marking out the zones for buys and sells. Even if you know that the buys are probably not going to come out today, it means that when you're maybe, I know, half asleep for the morning tomorrow, it might have a closure above, and then I'll be good because we'll get a nice push there. In terms of more buys would be above there, right? Because they're all the wicks. I know that if you get above these wicks at 160, we'll push very clean back up to 166.52. So there's some really, really good zones there for us. In terms of the sells I want, yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to wait for some retracements because the zone below is a little bit poor. If you look at the hourly time frame, we're coming towards big hourly resistance, so this could act as support. So I think what I'd rather want is a little bit of a retracement to then sell. We did another simulation session yesterday, and I think I've came to the conclusion that I'm only taking GJ with 30-minute closures because if you take a look here, review. If you take a look here, we did May. There's the GJ where GJ starts. Every single trade was 30-minute. Apart from one, which was a loser. Because it didn't close below. So it's kind of solidified. I'll do a couple of months with it, but I think, yeah, 30 minutes I'm just going to sit on. And that's why I didn't take the trade yesterday. So there was a trade in NY session. This closure below. Yeah, 50-minute close below. Made a top wick, flipped, pushed. But I waited for the 30, and then obviously the 30 is massive. But overall, it looks like if I just sit on the 30, life is easier, life is more relaxing, percentage win rate is better, percentage gain is better. Now I don't have to worry about smaller time frames, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I don't really think I'm going to take the sells here. I think it's going to probably drive down to here. But it kind of already did that in the other candles, so that's fine. That's fine. See gold, brother? Yeah, it's pushing up. See how it deals with the Asian highs. Hourly's reflipping as well, which is good. Yeah, 4 hours should potentially push. We'll see the score. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, I think, for me. Let me just do this. Did anyone watch the United game last night? That was not bad. What a fucking free kick as well. My God. So yeah, we'll see if we get a closure above there to then drive up to 1915. And yeah, we'll take a look at EJ as well. EJ did the same move yesterday as well. Did anyone take that? It's the same move as GJ. Wow, that came all the way down as well. Yeah. I think that was a nice closure at 8 o'clock. Just the same one. Very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, overall, not too bad this week. I think there's been quite a lot of ranges. You've got to be a bit careful, but we're up like 1.4%. Hopefully we can get a nice trade today. Next 2 days in terms of news is okay as well, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're okay for news. Obviously, you've got the annual meeting. Apart from that, we're okay. Oh, man, I need another ibuprofen. My foot is fucking hurting me. What indicator is that on your 30 time frame, bud? It's just Asian range Nico 948. It just shows you the Asian range, brother. Yeah. Asian range. Did Wixie take a trade? Let's take a look. Oh, was that the trade they took? Nice 5-minute closure. That shit just flew by. Yeah, 15 closure back in the zone. Nice rejection wick. Boom. Take any of this? Yeah. That was good. That was good. That was good. Code GJ sells in the 5-minute 158 to 100. Very nice. 158 100, a little bit higher up. PSG versus Al Nassr today. What? How are they playing each other? No way. I mean, Messi versus Ronaldo. It's been a while. It's been a while. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. Make sure you like the stream up. Yeah, we'll see you with this Goldie over here. I think that's what I'm going to focus on. Hopefully get a closure above somewhere in this area, and then the nice low wick, and then a flip. Be great. That would be great. And yeah, in terms of GJ, I think the sells maybe not the easiest today. Coming back into this choppy area, this is the clean zone that I filled, and as you can see, we got all of it pretty much. We talked about that 15 closure, but some people took it, some people didn't. It's a very strong closure, I suppose, but I wanted this candle to kind of retest a little bit higher. And then I would have been fine to have taken it. So yeah. In terms of managing on the GJ trade that we took yesterday, guys, this is what I did, right? So actually, I put in the Telegram, but anyway. Yeah, so obviously stop was here. We pushed down to 160, closed 80% there, like 33, 34 pips. And then we ranged a little bit, and I decided to move my stop loss on the previous 30-minute, which is there. Because if we break that, we're probably going to go over and get a retest. So that was now break even. So I was guaranteed 20 pips with the runner. Then we obviously continued all the way down. We then pushed pretty hard to like here. To there. I closed at like 430 there. So yeah, closed and 50% of my runner at. Let's take a look and see how actually far that was. Yeah, like around about 94, 93 pips. And then when we started to reject a little bit and broke that high, I closed the rest at. Oh shit. Oh, fuck off. At yeah, like 66 pips. So that was really good. In terms of managing there as well. So yeah, don't get threatened with the stops. I've actually looked here, like look at this month. This is the month that we did yesterday. Look at the stops. The stops are quite large on the 30s and GJ, but the gains are at least a 1-to-1 pretty much every time. And then the runners, they ran quite a lot of the time too, which is nice. Run, Robin, run. Yeah, so the 2 L's, that one was a fake out, but only on the 15, so the 30-minute rejected. So that seems to happen quite a lot. So I might just leave that on the 15s. And then yeah, this breakout as well was a breakout. Normally it's actually quite good. It did fake out of the zone again, but mainly because it was very, very bearish and it was taking a buy. So yeah, pound CPI today. Oh, was there? No. I think there is. That was yesterday, brother. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, it's in your title. Okay. Let me change that. It's in your title. Done. Right, wicked. So yeah, look how we kind of rejected the Asian levels there. I do think the sells below could be quite nice. So if I get a closure below back into this zone here, that would be gorgeous to mirror like that. That would be gorgeous to mirror. For the sells would be beautiful. To come back down to 1903. Nice closure like that would be sufficient. So yeah, let's look at GJ now. Yeah, GJ's not really doing anything. It came down to the support, which is fine. 157.820. Oh, my foot. Fuck. My foot is in agony. Yeah, in terms of EJ. Oh shit. Ah. Yeah, the zone below isn't actually that nice. I was thinking this is looking pretty clean, but there's actually quite a lot of traffic here. Too much traffic. So it looks like really what's on the cards is Goldie this morning. That's okay. Yesterday it was GJ. Today was Goldie. Yeah, we had massive push up. There was actually the trend line. Did the trend line get hit yesterday? so kind of did there. Yeah, and there as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah, now it's just a waiting game. Patience, patience, patience. Sit back, wait until you get something. Five-minute kind of just faked out, so got to be a little bit cautious with this area. 15-minute closed and 30-minute didn't yet. Still not really above anything. So yeah, I mean, in terms of just picking the areas, especially in the 30 as well, just makes life much easier. Yesterday we launched through a simulation and it was so fucking quick. At the start it was a little bit boring. So that's just a closure back in the zone, clean candles below. Can you see all them clean candles? So I think that one worked out. I think we took one L, so yeah, pushed the whole way. Very nice. So there, this was a closure above. Yeah, this is the closure above the zone. Obviously, overall it was quite bearish. That's the only issue you have here. But I think it breaks the high here, and then we do continue. Yeah, and then if you actually look here, we get a closure back in the zone. So yeah, what I've been doing as well is that when you get a 30-minute close, sometimes the 30-minute stops are too large. Like here, this is like 60 pips or something. So what I've been doing is I've been using 15-minute stops, but based on the 30-minute closure. So making a top wick here now. If this flips, I'll take the trade right there. Like that, and then I'll use the 15 stops. So I actually did that in terms of this simulation on all the comments. I had one there, one there, one there. So it minimizes my stops a little bit, and they all seem to work. They all work nicely. So it's a good thing to get in if you're worried about 30-minute stops and the 15 is a bit more reasonable. As long as it's 30-minute closure, you're good. Which is hella nice. What's people doing then? Let's take a look. What is your percentage gain this week so far? I think there's going to be some interesting values here. Because I think if you follow Don, you might be down a little bit. Let's take a look. I know a lot of people do here. Let's do this. I think this is probably the best outcome. GG from yesterday was nice. Yeah, boy, it was good, wasn't it? So what is your percentage gain / loss this week? Also in the Zoom, make sure to do it. If you just took the signals, you'd be up like 1.4, I think. Let's take a look. Because we've only taken 3 trades. Only taken 3 trades. 1 winner, 1 loser, 1 winner. So 2 wins. Yeah. And you can see 2 of them L's would have been covered as well, so starting to get back on track now. But that was pain in the ass last gold. But yeah, and I made a nice 1.34 yesterday. Was beautiful to continue down. I was really wanting that extra trade as well because we were holding support, the closure below. I just wanted that wick to just wick up a little bit higher for us to come retest the level. See what I mean? You're broken above this zone. I expected this price to come up, and therefore, if this comes down, my stop loss is there. I'm going to be a little bit cautious that it could come back and wick me out first before continuing. Okay, so 18% at the moment have said less than 0. People say more than 0%, say more than 2%. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. GG was good. Yeah, it was good, man. Most of it was from gold. Good stuff. 2% slow this month. Yeah, I think so. I think there's been a lot of areas where you could get trapped. Yeah, I agree. So looking like gold is coming up, but yeah, there's nothing too much for me to play around with there at the moment in time. That's fine. So yeah, we played 5-a-side last night, and we were against a team in like the first league because our team just didn't show up. So we just like playing with them, and wow, what a game it was! Because our team's thrashing this league, and they're a really good team. It was 8-8 in the end, but their keeper was so bloody good. But yeah, I nearly fucking snapped my ankle, which is great. After the pushes from yesterday, today looks like a waiting game. 100% Andrea. Yeah. Yeah, there's some big moves yesterday. If you actually take a look into the yesterday, wow. When was all this? This is nice. Look at this. Did it react off that order block there? Kind of before the push. So for me here, this is not one I would take because this is bearish. Can you see? Then returning bullish. It's actually alright, but it's not the way I like to treat the order blocks, because realistically it should come down here, make some support, and to continue higher because it's changing structure. Let's take a look. How can the score be 8-8? What do you mean? With 5-a-side? It wasn't 11-a-side. 5-a-side is much quicker. I'm not gonna lie though, like, because I've just not been used to playing football for a little bit. Obviously, like your timing and stuff with tackles, and man, I fucking hacked this dude, man. I proper hacked him. Did not mean to, obviously, but like I literally just fucking had my leg in for him and just absolutely twatted his knee. Well, I think I saved a goal though, which is pretty good. I think he was gonna score from that, so. But that was a bit of karma when I've fucking absolutely screwed my ankle here. Yeah, I might have to do some ankle strengthening because they just seem very, very weak in terms of changing direction. Especially when you're against someone who's quite skillful. Like, the lads were very, very skillful. Like, they're ankle breakers, man. Ankle breakers. So yeah, it's just a waiting game, like as Andrea said. Waiting game. Good thing is we've got time to wait. Time to wait. It's much easier on the fucking Sims, I'll tell you that. We just look at the zone, we go, yeah, no, then just skip the day. We go, skip. Which I think, to be honest with you, I will get to a point where I will do that. Maybe like 2 or 3 years later, because there's no point in me just watching this. All I need to do is have an alert there, an alert there. And I just wait until I get an alert, come back. Probably shouldn't go. That means even less time on the charts now, which is pretty nice. Tim's actually yesterday with the sim as well. Shout out to Marcel and Tommy. They both did really, really well there. They literally pretty much marked out all the zones as well, so I didn't have to do much, which was great. In the simulation, we go, where do you want buys and sells? And then they mark up, and then we see if they're right. And they got it pretty much bang on every time, which is great. So in terms of tomorrow as well, we're going to go through the homework. We'll go through the homework. Let's actually see. We'll do one on YouTube while we're waiting. See if people can get one. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do this one. Okay, people in the YouTube, this is just a little example of one of the homeworks. Mark out where you'd want trades. Would you want any trades? Where would you want them? People in the Zoom also go for it. Where would you want buys and sells? Get your lines out. Start annotating. Can I make this a little bit larger? Let's take a look and see. There we go. Enlarge it. No. Do that. Where would you want buys and sells here? Just a random chart. I think it was actually last week. It might have been. Bloody beautiful. Yep. I think that looks good, right? Because if you get a closure below 1846, it's below these wicks, it's below the support. And what's below it? Clean candle to mirror. I think that'll be bloody gorgeous. Hey Max, have you heard about Trader's Domain? People, including myself, have been waiting anywhere from 20 to 60 business days to receive withdrawals. Ooh, that's a bit slow, isn't it? I haven't heard about that, but yeah, that's not really on, is it? So yeah, we'll go through that in a second. I just need to check Goldie. Ooh, Goldie's coming down. 2 minutes time for this closure. Yeah, it's looking like it's probably not going to close in this candle. So yeah, in them homeworks, you go through, mark out the areas you want, and then I've actually got another the other screenshot of what actually happened, so you can actually see if you're right or not. So it's a good thing to just get used to marking your zones out, finding trades. I always put 1 or 2 in there where like there should be no trades, like so you actually know if there's going to be any trades or not. It's very, very important that being able to see if there's going to be, if there's no trading zones, you need to be able to know that. Very, very important. What you're looking at in gold, closure back in the zone. Yeah, this is previous zone, zone 1. We closed above, we're kind of rejecting it. If we close below here, we've got clean candles below to push. So that should be quite nice. Could be quite nice. So we'll see there when it gets to it. Looking like this is probably not going to close below. Right, we'll continue here. What do you think for buys? What do we think for buys? So we've identified that we quite like this area from here to here. I also agree. In terms of anywhere else, what I actually think here would be quite nice as well, below this support, because you've got this clean candle below there. In terms of buys, well, you could go, right, could we take a buy above there to there? Well, I don't really like the rejection wicks there. I think that could be a little bit of a pain. You might be able to squeeze it out if it closes above there. Okay, because price does move a little bit quickly. But I wouldn't say it was, you know, oh my god, amazing, we've got a beautiful area. It could be a little bit of a choppier zone because it's just ranging there. Let's take a look above. Well, above there to there is quite slow. Range through that whole area, so don't like that. We've got resistance there. Price rejected through all this area. Price rejected through all this area. So for me personally, there's no buys at all. Now let's take a look and see. I think I should have this one. What the actual was. Yeah. Let's take a look. So we wanted really closure below there. That was all we wanted. Okay, and as you can see, you might have got on the the 30 minutes. Oh no, the 30 closed below, yeah. So if you just zoom this out, 30-minute close below. If you mark out, yeah, 30-minute close below. Top wick flip, stop loss above, clean candles, take profit there, run up potentially maybe to that support. Bob's your uncle. That's your day done, and that's your money taken. So that's what we go through as a group every single 2 weeks. We do it. We have like 7 or 8 charts. It's good stuff. I would not look for buys here till I see 4-hour and daily. Is that for the homework or this? So closed right now. Yeah, still closed in this little consolidation box. It's fine. $19 likes, guys. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. We've had 2 wins in London session this week. So if you guys were there, you'd have made like 2.6%, I think. Which is not a bad little gain. Did you see Aiden Ross is going to visit Andrew Tate? Yeah, I haven't actually watched the video, but it's right there. Yeah, man, it's mad. In what scenario would you set stop loss at current candle high, although instead of the previous? I've actually changed this now. I'll only do it if it's a celery. If it's celery, it works every time, breaking the lows using current candle high or low. But anything else, I'm using previous. Could be previous 15 though. That's how I make it a little bit tighter. But yeah, I never really use current now. There's no point. I can manage risk if it closes bullish, but if I just have the full stop loss on the wick and we wick up and then we reject again and I've just lost the full trade and actually just play out, there's no point. What I'd normally wait for now is just if the 30 closes against me or if the 15 closes very strongly bullish. Yeah. Did you go to high school, college? Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got caught out yesterday doing that. Yeah, exactly, man. I just think it's easy. It's easier. It's less stress in your brain. You know, as long as the zone's big enough, which it seems to be, with the looking at the reviews and every single time, then it's fine. You know, trust the stop a bit more, and just if it closes against you, then that's fine. You can just close half. It seems to be right. What potentially happens is, right, if this 30-minute closes below, like this, okay, next candle opens, makes a top wick, flips, I take the sell, my stop loss is there. If it doesn't work out, it'll normally close like this, maybe like that. And there we go, right? If my stop was there and it's closed a bullish above there now, I can just close full there, and I've lost half of what I wanted. So it's good management. How do you manage school and train at the same time? I didn't really do much school. I kind of just, well, I was always just, I don't know. To be fair, if it was in at A levels, my maths teacher took my phone off me because he knew I was trading. That motherfucker made me lose £200. What a cunt. But anyway, yeah, he, I mean, it was kind of my fault as well because obviously I didn't know how to trade, but I think I was up like 60, 70 quid. He saw my phone. He's like, Max, get off. I was like, oh, I'm in a trade, Kobe, please. No, give me my phone. I'm like, oh, you fucker. Look back, lost £200. So yeah, in A level, it was kind of hard to juggle, but I just kind of traded. I don't know how I actually did it, to be honest, because I also had 2 jobs, so yeah, I don't know. But through A level, through uni, I just sat in the lectures. I did the lecture work. I kind of just, got along with the maths, whilst watching Raj's stream. When Raj's stream finished, so like after 2, 3 o'clock, then I would just leave trading. Then all that time I'd just like do work and stuff. But for the most part, uni wasn't really that bad, to be honest. It was pretty easy. She's just giving your maths teacher a hard tackle. He's actually one of my boys now. I meet up with him quite a lot, but at the time he was a bit of a cunt. My thought was tighter stops in the current candle because better order, but didn't go my way. Yeah, that's the thing, right? But what I've noticed is every single celery play that works out never breaks the current high. So you can get a absolute monster stop, literally like 12, 13 pip stop. It never breaks the high. If it does break the high, it struggles and you actually lose the whole trade. And that's from the whole of last year I was looking at. So like an example is like there. This is like a celery play. You can see the break of the high never makes a lower wick. Just drive straight away. So you could just use current stop there. Never breaks the current high or low. Hello, bro. Why not wait for below? Why not wait to close below 1907 for sales since we're clearing those wicks on the left too at that point? Yeah, I mean, do you mean like here? Yeah, I'd probably want a 1907 to be honest with you. Yeah, somewhere down here, a nice strong closure in that zone. Okay, 20% is 28% as less than 0. People who have got less than 0, how much percentage have you lost this week? Be honest, just see. Maybe you've been over leveraging it, over risking, or is it just little L's? Let's see. You traded funded or personal in the beginning? Personal. Then I went to funded, and then I went to personal again. I'm break even. I want to know the people who've lost. Maybe how do they manage? In terms of percentages. Take a look at GJ now. GJ's looking like it's popping up. There is a clean zone above, which suggests that we're probably going to push up quite nicely here to 158225. But for me, it's still overall bearish. Really, I don't want to break above previous zones. Really. So yeah, could maybe come back up to here. Could you take a buy above 158200? Well, yeah, you probably could. It's pretty clean back above 158633 as well. Only issue is obviously the 4 hour. It's just obviously bearish in terms of just where we've closed. It should really drive down further. So kind of want to keep with the trend with GJ there, but we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, looking like EJ's retracing as well a little bit. That's all good, but just remember about the higher time frames there. It still is pretty damn bearish. You'd rather wait for some closure back into maybe different zones over here. Could you take even buys above here? It's a little bit rangy, but it could be okay as well. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I think today is a little bit of a rest day. I've absolutely fucked my leg, which isn't the nicest, but it's okay. We move, we move. So yeah, let's take a look then. Goldie coming back up, but yeah, looking like it's just consolidating this morning at the moment in time. How much did it move actually in Asian? So it moved 80 pips down, and 100 pips back up. Yeah, it's moved 180 pips. It's quite a big move. Oh mate, the new Last of Us, man, it's got good ratings as well, which is good shit. I'm gonna wait for Caitlin to come back because I kind of want to watch it with her. I think it's the best rated show on IMDb. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't finished. Didn't finish the game. I liked the game. It was good fun, but man, I was stuck on this thing and I kind of just gave up. It was also pretty fucking scary. So many black Teds yesterday. Later on. It seemed to move much later on, which is a bit annoying. That's quite steep though, Tommy. I mean, that's, do you mean like down here maybe? Like there. That was quite a nice one. Cheer about the retest. Cheers, Tom. I'll take a look at them. Yeah, I actually haven't finished the Last of Us, so I actually don't know what happens. Which is pretty mad. Just looking at the big move down and goal last night. Can you see any potential entries? Yeah, boy, Stevie. So if you look over here, this closure below here was good. So let's just take a look, right? So let's just say you got the closure below. Look, clean candles below. You're like, wow, we're going to have a field day over here. You mark out your zone. You go, right. The zone is 75 pips. Good stuff. Zone 75 pips. You go, right, well, where are my stops going to be? Well, stops are obviously going to be on current, previous. They're 50 pips. So, okay, the 50 pips, they are big stops. Let's see if on the 50-minute time frame we can get maybe smaller stops. No, you can't. So you'll have to just run 50 pips, but that's fine. The zone below is pretty damn clean. It's such a strong closure. And also, if candles don't really work out well, you can just close, you know? So, yeah, it'd be like 48, 50 pips. A little bit big. Let's take a look at where else you could have maybe moved them. Nah, you couldn't really. And there we go. Makes a top wick. Flips. Yes, the 15 closes bullish, but I'd give it more time. Wait for the 30 to close, and then you start to get it. Unless this 15 close like this, then don't manage risk. Just wait until the 30 closes. And there we go. The 30 closes bearish. What time? How many pips is that? For 24 pips. So halfway through to your TP level, we go break even. Okay. Then you get the next push, which gives you that 50 pips. Okay. Good stuff. 50 pips. Close 80%. There's your 1.4% gain. And then runners potentially back down to the low, and you would have got an extra 26 pips out of it. When that one closed bullish, you probably close full. So yeah, there's an entry there. Anything else? Oh shit, sorry, this is previous Asian. 1 second. We'll go through the norm. This Asian. Let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, I think this is a bearish, right? Bearish push down. Wait for some retracement. Closure, resistance form. It's also kind of a closure back in the zone. You can see we've pushed above this zone. This candle's closed back below. This is the trade that I'm pretty sure Wix just took, which is very nice. Okay, so the thing you do again is you go, right, okay. Closing back into the zone. So it is this setup here. Okay, so prices came above this resistance, which is this one here. If I just move this, you'll see it. 1 second. Okay, so price is pushed up. We've rejected. We've closed back below. This is the confirmation candle. This is the confirmation candle. Okay, next candle, make a top wick flip, and then you're going to drive into the zone. Now, the only issue you have here is you've got to look at the zone. So, let's just say you get the closure. You're like, great, great, great. We have a closure. Stop loss above previous is 44 pips. Is the zone below big enough? No, it's only 20. Okay, so that's a little bit on the shady side. So then what you're going to do is look on the lower time frames, go right. Could I use previous 15? 15 is 24 pips. That's not too bad. So that could be quite good. So you go, okay, right, let's just wait on. 24 pips with a 20 pip TP, especially with how bearish this is in a clean candle back below, could be quite nice. You then wait for a top wick. Price pushes up, as you can see. Does it push up straight away? Yep, pushes up straight away, which is great. Push up straight away. Then reflips. You can take that now. You can use current candle high, because does that make much of a difference in the 15? It's literally 1 pip difference. Take the flip. Come back to the level here. 21 pips. Good stuff. Stop loss was 22 pips. There you go. There's your 1-to-1. There's your 1.4% gained. And then you might want a little bit of a runner. And it runs 40 pips, which is great. Closes below. How could you have managed that? Yeah, maybe when the 15 broke the previous high there, then you could close your runner for 28 pips. So there we go. All because just close your back in the zone. Look at the candles that you're working with your trade. Clean. So there we go. There's the 2 gold trades in 2 Asian sessions. See if there's a third one in the next Asian session. Yep, same thing again. Price closes above resistance, closes back in the zone. Okay, you look over here. Now look, this is the difference, right? Can you see in this one, we had to wait for a top wick. Why? Because the stop losses are larger than the 30. And the 15 over here. But, you know, sometimes you have to wait for a top wick because the zone, right? The zone is quite small, so you need to be cautious. In this example here, it's exactly the same thing. Prices closes above the zone. Then it rejects, closes bearish below, back in the zone. We've got clean candles below. This one makes a little top wick. Why is that reasonable enough? Well, because look at the zone you're wanting to fill. 37 pips. Stop loss is 24. So it's a no-brainer. Take that shit straight away. Make a top wick, flip, take the trade. Stop loss here for 24 pips. TP1 right here, right? Because that's pretty much every single time we push down, we get to this level at least. Okay, good stuff. Break even, 80% closed off when that candle closes in the 30-minute. Let's look at the 15. How did the 15 do? Yeah, so the 15 looked a little bit on the worse side. What time is that at? So 1 o'clock, yeah, pushed up a little bit. And then we come back down, we reflip, you still be in this trade, and then you get the next push down here, which is like 49 pips. And there's your next move. So, pretty nice. Now, let's take a look at a losing trade here. Let's take a look at maybe a losing trade. Okay, so if you got a closure below here, because you could be like, right, look, this looks good. Obviously, I don't know in terms of volume on gold and Asian, so I don't know when areas are. But let's just say, you know, you want to take a trade. You go, right, this is all right. We've got a nice wick to fill there, to that down to this zone. This zone looks okay. You know, looks half decent. You go, right, look, I've got a closure below. Great stuff. Okay, I'm going to wait for a top wick. The zone below is very, very clean. The zone below is 36 pips. Stop loss is 17. Good stuff. Okay. So candle opens. Does it actually push down straight away? Let's just say it doesn't push down straight away. It makes a little nipple. Then flips. Okay. You take the sell. Stop loss above for 17 pips. Okay. You do get down to the low for 12 pips. You'd be break even there actually. So you'd probably hit break even here because 12 pips with a 17 pip stop is reasonable, especially when it's pretty much breaking that low or coming back to that low. So you'd probably break even, but let's just say you don't go break even, okay? Then you get a 30-minute bullish closure. Okay, that's not looking good, is it? You wanted the drive there. So you go, right, I'm just going to get out of here and close. And there you go. You can close at -5 pips. So you would have lost not even half of your position. So you can see you can manage very well as well. Let's take a look. Yeah, from that Asian low. Fucking hell, there's loads. That's a sick drawer, man. It looks like fucking Spider-Man web. That's sick.
I was just thinking that, Max.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But yeah, like I've done it from the Asian lows and it literally just mirrored the whole way down. And on the higher time frames, it looks so clean.
Yeah. Hey, that's good, bro. Yeah, that one was nice. I think that one was maybe a little bit on the choppy side because that one goes back above, but that one there is beautiful. That one there is good. I think we watched that one. I think we talked about the 5-minute one there. Actually, no, we didn't because that was at 3 o'clock. I think I meant the other day. Yeah, man, that was nice. All the way down. It's a shame that happened much later on. But it's nice anyway. Okay, 10 minutes left for this closure. I'm going to quickly go to the toilet. But yeah, 10 minutes for this closure. GJ looking like it's still not really doing much. But yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll see. We'll see. Seven minutes left for this closure. Looks like it's coming in the zone, which is good. Actually, let me just break that off a little bit. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, we'll see in 6 minutes' time what the score is. Would you want to wick on this close? Nope. I don't really care too much. As long as it makes a little top wick, as in like at least a nipple, then reflips. Fine with me. That's fine with me. Looks like it's rejecting. Well, that's a big wick back up, but no closure, so that's all good. That's all good. Let's take a look. GJ pushing back up. Is he going to fill the zone now? Re-breaking the 50-minute highs. So yeah, it's a little bit slow in terms of this morning, but I kind of expect that in terms of the big volume in the last trade. So that 30-minute closure about 2 o'clock as well was quite nice. W formation as well. Yeah, that was fire. To come back into the zone. Fuck, think about those impulse traders. Yeah, I know. Might have got slaughtered there. A 5-minute rejected hard. Make sure you like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. 32 likes. Still waiting on that closure, really. We'll see what we can get. We'll see what we can get. But if it consolidates for this session, that's fine. If it consolidates for the next session, that's fine. You just gotta find your zones. If it gets to it, great. If it doesn't, just leave it alone. That is all good. We'll do a little bit. Actually, yeah, let's take a look at this TV series. Oh, I got a 9.4, bro. 9.4. Wow. It does look like proper like the game as well. Apparently, this Pedro Pascal hasn't been in a show that's had less than like a 9 or like an 8.7, I think it was, which is pretty mad. That's pretty mad. Did you see Suits TV series? No, I didn't. Is that like the law one? No, I don't really watch TV series, but I think Last of Us might get me. Impulse traders would have been slapped. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. There's just no point of being an impulse trader. Like, there's just no point of it. It's just rushing. Especially on a bad day, they can get fucking slaughtered. I started to watch it again. Oh, is it good? Suits. Right, let's take a look at a little bit of a Wordle. Get going with it. Because looking like we're going to close above here. Into that. Sorry, still in that zone. That's fine. Ooh. Doesn't Roger take a lot of impulse entries? He uses them with a lot of volume, and it's mainly with still a 15 closure and the clean candle to the left. You'll never take it not with like anything. You'll take it like with high volume where there is a support, but you can see here the support wasn't obvious. So like if this wasn't there, then he'd probably take it. If this wasn't here, but the resistance is there, so it can easily react off that support. That's what I've seen anyway. That 30 closure, straight rejection. Yep. So we gotta wait on. Max, do you follow YouTuber Hamza? No, I don't think so. No. There's no R and there's no E. Well, gold being big duty at the moment, eh, Max? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's had some really good sessions, man. Asian was good again. End of NY was really good, so it's gotta be sometimes. Chunk 7. I'm gonna do mold. That's some of them. Okay, well, we've got an M. Mold. Still a lot of things out, eh? I have no idea. I have no idea. Music. Oh, music. Music. Music could be one. Ooh. Mucus. I know. Music nearly there. So yeah, 30-minute close bullish. Obviously still in this little consolidation area, so nothing there at the moment, which is fine and dandy. We should move our zone to 1907.1. I don't think it makes a difference. I still just need the closure below that area. Mommy. Someone said mummy, yeah. It's a lot of M's. And there's no C in it. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. Max, hey Max, let's say we have a good setup and it plays out incorrectly. It's just one of those trades that doesn't play out right. Yeah. As long as you've got the right zone, right? As long as the zone is actually clean, so that's why we do through the homeworks all the time. We go through that level. Gotta find the nice zones because some of them won't work. I mean, if you look at the win rate, especially in the 30s, they all fucking win really well. So yeah, you just need to be able to be consistent with finding the zones. It's definitely mucking. No, there's an I. Mucus. There's no S. Mucky. Mucky. Ah, that's it. Mucky, mucky, mucky. Mucky. There's the first W of the day, eh? So, it's 7:30 now. 30 minutes left for this candle. To be 8 o'clock. That is all well and good. So I'm actually getting a bit better at the editing, right? So I can seem to make this pretty quickly now on where is it? Like making that, I made that quite quickly, which is pretty good. Below over here. Took me like 20 minutes. Right there. Just to move them and edit it and stuff.
How will I manage risk if video starts to break?
So then now the next thing I need to do is add captions and then more zoomings, like what
Now, guys,
Donny Boy
good
does.
to drive. Okay, so coming towards 30 pips over here, guys. Now.
I need to also update these. I need to make this. Let's take a look at what these were. 104 weeks
About
ago.
this resistance here, but take in mind that this is the Asian sessions.
Let's take a look over here. Dum 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 dum. 103. Oh, look at that.
Come join the fun every morning, 7:30.
Peak viewers 32.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to make this a little bit nicer too.
Good morning, the bull and the horse. Good morning. Just here in my garage. Just bought this new Lamborghini over here. But you know what's better than materialistic things? Knowledge. So guys, I've decided to sack off provide on a
Here in my garage, I just bought this new Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than material?
Knowledge. Ah, yeah, boy. Man, he was such a sick DJ. Yeah. Let's take a look then. So yeah, still not doing too much yet. Hey, what a DJ, bro. What a cheer. Oh my god. Who the fuck is screaming? There's Tenerife as well. Oh, I need to put more content, like fun content on. Oh my god, that was the first night we were in Spain. I got absolutely fucking wankered. EJ pushing up, good stuff. Clean candle should come retest 138524. Well done. I think someone took it over here. How you got in? Maybe 30-minute closure. But yeah, looking like we're just still trickling at the moment, which is fine. When can we see you again in Spain? I think I'm going to... No, I'm not going to Spain this year, I don't think. I don't know yet, we'll see. I'm going to Tenerife next month, and then I'm going to Amsterdam 2 months after that with the boys. And then I'm going to Malia. So I've already got quite a lot of holidays booked. Any idea, Max? Can you invite a good trader as a guest for NY stream in no volume days? That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, can maybe get 10 pips on actually. 10 pips daily, he's a really good trader. Visit Kenya, that's on the books as well. I think me and Kane are going to do a little safari thing maybe next year. Which will be nice. Which will be good. So the hourly time from clear rejecting 4 hours about to flip over here. Yeah. Rejecting them lows, which is interesting. 20 minutes left for the London Open. What else do I have? That book's such a sick book, by the way. Make sure to go read that shit. See, like, this is why I need to live in a better country, man. Like, that's such a vibe.
So, guys, who in that kind of mass.
Yeah, that was my first car. Oh my god, I had a 60-kilogram subwoofer in the back. That shit was mad.
I think where people go wrong.
Look at my skin there, bro. You think you had bad skin? Lord have mercy. That wasn't even that at the worst time. That was when I was a bit more jacked, though.
Don't go in that red. Only did it, guys. What do you think about trading?
Look how fucking big my arms are there, bro. Look at that shit. My arm is bigger than my head. My arms are tiny now, man. It feels like shit. But they'll get back together. They'll get there. History. My mentor.
What do you think about trading ourselves? Give that.
Oh my god, 145 weeks ago. Trading with Monty. He's just disappeared off the face of the earth now, hasn't he? Look at Raj. Oh, I loved when he did like the backgrounds. Look at his backgrounds. See, can you see? Look at Raj's chart there. Look at Raj's chart in here. Sells below. Why does he like sells below? Look at the clean candles, man. It's been here ever since he started, bro. There's Teddy Boy.
Nuances of the pair that you're trading. So in this instance, our nuance is the fact that
Too good.
when gold trends.
Then back in the history. That was my second year house. See, this is where I want to know where these fucking pictures have gone.
Thursday of the continuation of move, and Tuesday, sort of building up steam and taking.
Yeah, that was the first lockdown. I found you in Raj's stories, yeah. Raj just had me a lot at the start. Those big arms, are they photoshopped? Yeah, buddy, lightweight. EJ rejecting a little bit. GJ, same thing. Look at the 5-minute time frame. You can see the lack of volume, so it's all good. Wait it out. Wait it out. What day is it today? Yeah, it's the 19th. The 19th. Hey Max, just a thought. Let's say the 1 hour closed engulfing previous 1 hour and London Open. Ideas of price driving up. No, I still want a closure above here, I think. Yeah, I try not to, and this is a thing, right? This is what I've tried to just stick to now, going through it by myself through the Christmas holidays, is just sticking to the zones, right? Sticking to where I want closures. If I get it, great. If I don't, that's fine. For me, like taking like impulsive where, oh, it's closed above Asian highs, like I feel it's just getting too involved with price, and all I want is a closure because I know it's clean above here. Yeah, I've simpled things down a lot more, and it looks like when we do the sims, it's the way to do it. There's no point in. I think I'm just overthinking things towards last year, so we're back to the whole. I've pretty much already finished the whole of last year, and just looking at 30-minute closures with clean candles to the left with direction is the way to go. To be honest, but you'll see as time goes on, you'll start to see. Obviously, the start of this year it's been a little bit harder to get trades, but one of the trades was the 5-minute trend line. One of the trades was the 15-minute. So two of the losses would have been not even included if I just wait on the 30. So yeah, so yeah, yeah. All right. Thanks for the input. Solid and sound advice for sure, man. And it generally is just once you go back to the back testing, you'll see it pretty obviously. Especially with GJ, I was quite surprised by this. I thought there's normally quite a lot of GJ moves, but I'll just show you some more examples while we're here, just waiting. Just take a look and see what else we took. Yeah, same thing again. Closing back below the zone. Look at the clean candles below. Should drive down to fill that area. Simple. Let's look at some more. So yeah, this is a really good one. We go through this all the time, right? And this on GJ is so sound, so incredibly easy to take as well, right? So look, right, we were bearish, pretty bearish overall. Had a little bit of range. Now we're pushed down, right? I couldn't take the sells here because of the fact that I couldn't actually see the left because it was too far away, but that's fine. I was like, right, we've made a low now. What do we wait for? People in the YouTube chat, tell me, what do we do now, right? A low has been made through the start of London Open, sorry. What do we wait for to take any trades now? Someone tell me. It's made nice pushes. Are you gonna take the break?
Form a support and then break the support.
Yeah.
Or form the resistance.
Yeah, form resistance.
Maybe at this level, something like that.
Yeah, potentially come up there. Yep. So pullback and resistance, exactly. Beautiful stuff. Well done in YouTube, well done in Zoom. That's all you got to wait for, right? So we wait for this. Let's see what the score is. See? So, oh shit, 1 second. So let me just skip the candles, I think I do, because I'm waiting for some retracement now. Let's see if I do this. Yeah, so I said also buys above here would be nice now because we've got clean candles above and it'll be breaking previous resistance, okay? So buys there I'll be looking for, and then resistance forming is what I'd really be looking for. So let's just see. Keep pushes down. You need to remember, if you're trying to take the low here, there will be a time where you will get slapped and it will just push against you, okay? So never try and take the low. So this is good. This is the gap. I was talking about the gap. So 8 o'clock, so 9:30 was there. This is the gap, which is good. We normally like the gap. Let me wait. So that is the first 30-minute bearish candle. Good stuff. Every single time you see a bearish candle, wait for a top wick and getting on the flip. I think this is what I did. So wait for the top wick. Good stuff. Nice little top wick. Getting on the flip. Or you could do the break of the low. I think I might do the break of the low in here because stops pretty good. No, just get on the flip. Okay, 20 pip stop. Ride that back down to the support, which is the body of the candle. Okay, so then executed the trade there. 20 pip stop, 50 pip gain. Really, if it comes back to that low, so good R to R. The zone's good enough. The only example where I wouldn't take the resistance forming is obviously if there's news coming up, or if the zone below is bigger than my stop. So let's just say, imagine that stop was 35 pips and the zone below to the body is only 20, then I probably wouldn't take it because the RR in the zone's too bad. So let us do its thing. Don't go to break even yet. Just let it sink down. It's probably going to push. Look at the candles below. They seem to move quite quickly, which is good. Okay, so closed. Good stuff here. Now probably go break even, and there you go. There's your trade. Obviously, it's got no top wick, so you'd probably want to close there. And I think that got to around about, yeah, like 30 pips. So you've already got your 1-to-1. Close 80%, leave the rest running. I don't think this one does close, but let's just see. So another example here, closure below on the 30-minute time frame. Again, look at the zone below. Clean candles to at least this level here. Stop loss above, good stuff. Wait for the flip. There you go. Beautiful push. TP1 would be right around these areas. TP2 will be further down. TP2 does not continue. That's fine. Take a look here. I asked people in the chat, where would you want buys and sells? For me personally here, sells below is a little bit on the choppy side. Could be okay. Buys above would also be nice. So you'd have to see with the closure. So it's just finding the clean candles and just sticking with them. Okay, Goldie's pushing up, which is good. 10 minutes left at this closure. Minutes left. So if you guys do want access to all of them webinars that we've ever done, all the simulations, the link is there for the mentorship. Okay, so yeah, looking at potentially these closures. So what do I have to do here? I have to eye up the stop. Stops are 34 pips for a 34 pip gain. That's okay at the moment. Could I use 50-minute stops? Yeah, I can. I can reduce it significantly to 1909. Still 9 minutes left though. Still got a little bit of time. Looking like a lot of volumes coming in over here. If we do fill this old zone up, then we've got a zone above, which is fine as well. So we'll see, we'll see. Let me just get this up and running. Dum 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 do 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 do. Yep. This one here, for sure, for sure. Daily's starting to push back up, looking like it is starting to probably come back to the highs today, yeah. Nice and bullish. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Do, do, do. So right at that level, see how it reacts there. $34 pip zone, which is good. Good stuff. A retest entry could be nice, 1911. Yep. Yeah, that could be good. Like a little bit of rejections coming on over here. GJ is starting to push back up again. 30-minute break the previous highs. See if this can drive a little bit further up. It is at 158. Five minutes left. 910 could be a retest. Yeah, I think 1910.6 could be. I don't know though. It seems to be rejected pretty hard, so I think I'd rather just get the flip. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. 51 likes, guys. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Coming towards London Open. Come on, GJ, push up. 158.20. How much would your stops be now just to break at the high? 24 pips. 24 pips. Might be able to get that. My only cause of concern is it's still very, very bearish in this 4 hour. That is the only issue. Four minutes. How are the lower time frames dealing with it? 5 minutes didn't close above. So far. There we go. So if you did take the break at the high there, stop loss below. Stop loss is 25 pips, break even. See if it can continue there. 158, 180. That's what you would do. So yeah, we're up 10 pips there. 2 minutes left for the 8 o'clock. See if it gives that last push that you probably need. Then take some positions off, because the next candle can make a low wick, tap you out, and then continue. So best to close some before. S 15 pips. 22 pip stop, I'd probably close some there, to be honest. Because it's 8 o'clock and make a lower wick. There we go, beautiful. Clean candle, mirrored. Can you see it's just mirrored this candle? Very tasty. There's your 20 pips, pretty much 1-to-1 now. Definitely close there. I don't like the 5-minute candles in gold. Yeah, looking like it's not going to close above either. Which is okay. This zone above is still quite clean as well if it closed above, but looking like it's probably going to come short. It's fine. Hey Max, have you checked out EU buys in the 30-minute? Let's take a look. We'll take a look in a second because it looks like I'm probably not going to get a closure or anything. So there we go, right? Should definitely close some of GJ if you took the break the high there. 30-minute closure above resistance, clean candle above. Obviously it's kind of counter trend, but you had a nice rejection, which is good. But definitely closing some before 8 o'clock is what you should do, right? Closing some before 8 o'clock, get your money out. Because this candle can make a lower wick, tap you out, and then it can continue, but it could also reject, right? Because it's just tapping previous resistance. So previous support, which could act as resistance, right? So you see, look, making the lower wick now of the hourly. Goldie didn't close above, that's fine. Which means no trade for me there at the time. See what I mean? So if you didn't close anything in these areas, now you're going to hit break even, and you're going to be like, wow, fuck, man, I should have taken it. And the only way you get the confidence and know when to close is just back testing, because you'll see it happen again and again. At the start of the hourly will make a lower wick, and it can sometimes tap you out. If you are in a trade and your stop loss is maybe 23, 24 pips, and you got, sorry, it wasn't actually on it there. 1 second. 23 pips, and you're up, 20 pips. Don't care about your little RR to try and get another 2-3 pips. Just close, right? You know exactly that this area can be an issue because it was before and it can be now. Looking like it made the lower wick now though, so you could be okay for maybe potential runners, but that's how you secure. Yeah, gold's looking a little bit washed. Hourly closed strongly bullish. Have to wait for maybe another 30. Maybe another 15, we'll see. So made the flip. Good stuff. See if this can continue. If you do get a closure back in the zone, I actually think I might look for taking buys up here, because this is quite clean actually above. So we'll see. So that would be your TP1 that you just talked about there. TP2 would be back up to here. That's what you'd look at. And I may join in the bandwagon if you close above here. There we go. Gold's rejected, but that's fine. Didn't close above. 5 minutes rejected. Coming back into this little consolidation area again. 15 could make the retest, so maybe the next 15 pushes up, but we'll see. We will see. Fake out on gold. Yeah, I mean, it could be a fake out on gold. The only issue is the zone below is a little bit choppy for me. Also, the hourly closed above. I just think it could be having a little bit of a retracement. If this zone was clean, then I'd be more interested. But yeah, at the moment, it's a little bit choppy sad. Okay, broke the high. This should continue now. And there you go. So yeah, you need to remember like that. Obviously, this one stayed in, but 2 pips less and you would have been out. To be fair, it depends on spreads. Actually, spreads pretty shit. How close would that have been if you got in there? 989. Yeah, you might have got stopped out there. It came back down to 2 pips. Depends on your spread. So you gotta remember that. Hey Max, if I want to wait, if you will take a sell if above the 4-hour and daily flip, or only take a look at the 4-hour to buy above in the sell zone. No, it's only just showing me the real direction in terms of it basically makes me stop from if I'm looking at a trade and both my daily and my 4-hour are so, let's just say, bearish. I'm looking for buys. It's a good level to maybe potentially leave it. But when it's in the middle here, it normally shows that we are kind of in a range. But this one we're not, because the hourly is just pushing back up. But still, we're still holding this resistance at this time being. We've got to see if we get above. Yeah, the 4-hour and the daily flips are just indicators, just so I can see what the time frames are looking like on the lower, so I don't get caught out on them. Looking like Goldie's coming back up, which is good. But I'll have to wait for at least maybe another 15. Another 15. So still respecting this level at the moment. I took a buy on GJ 158688 according to your strategy, but I want to keep the runners till 159600. What are your thoughts? Wait, what? You took a buy 158680 there? Or do you mean 157680? I think you might get confused there. Maybe a little bit. So we're coming back up with high volume. It's looking like this may just drive without me, but I wanted that closure and we didn't get it, so I gotta wait a little longer. Look at that GJ, wow. GJ rejected. But it makes sense, right? If you just look at in terms of zones, this one here is zone 1, this one here is zone 2, this one here is zone 3. We are trying to get into zone 2, but there is traffic in the way. Okay, sorry, I'm at 157688. Okay, so if you took a buy here, 157688. I took a buy according to my strategy, but I want to keep the runners till 159600. Yeah, I think what you could do is potentially, I mean, it depends how this reacts, obviously, but in terms of what you should do is this, right? If price pushes, let's just say it does push back into this zone and pushes and fills the zone up very nicely, okay, that'll be great. Then what you got to do is then move your stop loss to this, because this is below zone 2. Let's just write this on. Okay. So if you got into a trade there and you've taken positions pretty good, you're pretty happy with it, then wait for price to push up into this next zone. If it's in this next zone, it shouldn't break this zone 2 support now. So then you can move your stop loss there. Then if it pushes even further into this zone, okay, you do the exact same thing. Okay, it's in zone 3 now. It shouldn't really break zone 3 support. Move your stop loss to one of the 30-minute candles below there. And vice versa, you know, and etc., etc., right? That's a good way to trail, just with the zones. The same thing really as yesterday when we took the sells, because what you can do here, let's just take a look here with trailing. We took the sell yesterday, beautiful 100 pip move. Okay, what you could do is price pushes down, good stuff. You take your first position off, then obviously you break even. Price then ranges in this area, starts pushing back below again, then you can move your stop loss to there. Price then pushes, ranges again, ranges, starts breaking below again, then you can move your stop loss to there. So you can actually just trail it all the way down. Okay, then price over here, you probably move your stop loss into this zone because you've broken below it. Sorry, there. Then obviously push below, you can move it there. So yeah, that's a good way of trailing, just in terms of just the areas. Okay, so you don't care about the 4 hour of the daily flip, it's only to see the move from the market. You sell or buy just when you see potential closure above every support. I see trades when they close. I mean, if it's just a closure above or below, where the candles to the left are clean, and the higher time frames, like the hourly and stuff, is also clean. Can you see here on the hourly? The reason why I like this gold as well on the hourly time frame is just clean up. Okay, if this was looking like loads of resistances and supports here on the hourly, I wouldn't take it. I don't think. But 30-minute hourly looks good. 4 hours got a clean candle as well. So yeah. Oh, my ankle's still in agony, bro. Looking like Goldie's rejecting again. There still hasn't been a 5-minute closure above. Interesting. Yeah, in terms of the sells, 1907 is what I want. This zone, I mean, you could maybe get the fake out Asian, but the zone below is a little bit choppy. And what we saw as well in the Sims is that when the zone is choppy, you can take the trade and it can push a little bit, but what tends to happen is you just get break even. So there's no point even doing it. Just save your bullets and your just mental capacity. So there we go. People who took buys again would have just got slaughtered a little bit again. You'd have been taking a little bit, maybe a second L there, just because you're not waiting for a closure. Now, in terms of resistance forming, that would also be good. Why? Well, because we're clearly coming down. And what I see now is a clean zone. So if we find some resistance here, I'll write it back down to the lows. Okay? So if I get a candle closure like this, I'll wait for a little top wick, take the sell on the flip to ride back down to the low. I like that. Roger got them GJ buys, nice. Did he get on the flip of the 30 or the break of the previous 30-minute high? He got in on the lower wick. Very nice. So yeah, Roger took the trade. That's when you know it's good. Clean candles. Did work nicely. I think just this is a little bit counter trend for me. Yeah, this Goldie's kind of messing around a little bit at this level. The retest was good in terms of structure as well. People in the chat talked about it. Did Roger get in on the 30-minute candle flip? No, Roger got in on the retest, which is very interesting to see. This candle closed above, he got in like there. Stop loss below. I took a buy on gold 1910.36. What's the best TP for your advice? 1915.5. Yeah, if it fills that zone up, should be good. Looking like this 15 actually might close quite strong in a minute's time. GJ's pushing up, broke the high again. Ah, my fucking ankle. Looking like this gold may just push. Could be a good way to get in, eh? It's going to drive over here to 1915. You see, we're mirroring them candles. Just the closure was maybe a little bit too short on the 30. What I noticed from Roger now is that he looks to catch the beginning of the move. Yeah, it's just adapting to it, right? He still waited for the closure, though. Looking like this isn't going to make a lower wick. So my only cause of concern now is obviously the 15's pushing, looks good. Stop loss is 33 pips, TP is 20, so it's a little bit on the lower side. Retest of the trend line. I think I might take that. Okay, so we're coming down on the lower wick. I think I might just get in on the lower wick, to be honest. Push down a little bit further. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get in. Okay. Good stuff. So I've actually got in over here. Getting a little bit early, I feel like the low wick isn't going to be as aggressive as I'd want it. Stop loss is going to be below 1911.3. 1915. It's going to be the take profit. Probably going to close 100% there, to be honest. So come back to retest the trend line now. Good stuff. How much spread you got? 0.9 of a pip. I might move my stops to previous 15, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do that. Should I? Still look at the fives. We'll see. How's GJ doing? Oh, GJ's rejecting. So potentially GJ sells. Could be nice. Push. Push. Okay, I'm gonna go break even over here now, guys. Okay, coming up over here. Beautiful stuff. I'm gonna close some over here, I think. Going towards the resistance to the left hand side. Yes, beautiful push. So I'm gonna close full here, guys, now. Beautiful stuff. Nice push to the high. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Nice little dub. Nice little dub. Yeah, like 15 pips. Beautiful stuff. Coming towards 1915. Gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take my money and go, boy. That was a beautiful retest. Thank you very much. Who was that in the chat? Was that Joey Boy? Great way to get in. Easy, no drawdown. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Get some dubs in the chat, guys. Really, really good work there. Using the 5-minute trend line with the confidence of the 15 as well. Beautiful, clean push.
Yeah, I closed full at 10 pips.
Very nice, very nice. Did push up a
And
little bit
then
harder.
straight to 20.
Yeah, straight to 20 after.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I closed at 16. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Nice little W. Let's look at GJ now. Oof, this rejection's good. This rejection's good, boy.
Oh. Yeah, I got a bad entry at 13.46.
Yeah, a little bit higher. Yeah, the
Yeah,
12.8 one was fucking nice. Beautiful. Look at that push. Oh, 30 pips. What a rocket.
Yeah, I think the problem was the spread.
Yeah.
I saw 12.9 and I pressed buy.
Took a beautiful trade over here on stream. Another win. This is 3 wins in London session. Beautiful work. Got some W's in the chat. Very, very nice. Beautiful work. Let's take a look at the zoom as well. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Beautiful. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Same thing every single day. My entry was 1912.9. Yeah, I think I maybe should have just waited for that low wick. I kind of wanted to get in the move more than I wanted to miss the move. You know what I mean? But look at that tap on the retracement here. Beautiful work. How much is this ran now? Fuck me. Maybe you should have held on a little bit more. It's all good though. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a nice little 30 pip move there. Pushed. Good stuff. Let me do that. Let's take a look at GJ. I had to, yeah, to be honest with you, I did enter twice. I entered on actually the 12.98 as well. But anyway. Really good though, good stops as well. Stops are tight. 16 pips for a 16 pip gain. Can't go wrong, can't go wrong. Because of 40 quid then it rocketed. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it actually broke past that zone so quickly. Realistically, I probably should have held maybe to there. It's 22. It's like 6 pip difference. It's not that much. But after, I mean... wow, could potentially continue higher into this zone over here. Because we're breaking above 1915.7. What a rocket. So starting to reject pretty hard on GJ. I do kind of want to wait for the 30 to close bearish though. See if it does. GJ 50-minute fake out. Yeah, it might also be the 30. Quick question. Why did you draw a trend line there on gold? Because of the left-hand side. To be honest with you, it was more the fact of the 15 closure, right? I think, to be honest with you, in terms of trend lines, I would want it higher up. But it gave me an entry for the retest on the 5. Basically, I wanted the 50-minute retest, but I couldn't see it on the 15. So I looked at the 5 and the retest is there. That's pretty much what it was. I'd say it was less of a 5-minute trend line and more of a 50-minute closure above and just getting the retest on the lower wick. And the reason why is because the lower wick, if you actually think about it, that's the way that made it reasonable, right? If I can get the lower wick, this is what changes. First of all, my stop changes quite nicely, but if you just use the 50-minute time frame, this is something to be aware of. If you got the flip, TP would be like 14 pips. Stop loss would be 35. It's way too big. So if you get the retest around them areas, you know, stop loss is now 25, TP is now 25. So the zone's big enough. Obviously, I just closed straight away. I wanted to get my money. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. And also, to be fair, the left-hand side on the 15 had the wicks there, 1914.8, which is where I closed. So, really, really good work. Starting to pick things up now. Start to get it. But look, right, what did we do today? We marked out our zones of interest. I quite like the GJ buys here. I just think it was maybe a little bit of counter trend, but there was good support, so we could have taken it. GJ, we looked... Sorry, Goldie, we looked. We didn't like this area to play in. We liked the buys above because it's a clean candle. Okay. Below, we like the sells because it's a clean candle. And there you go. You wait until you get a closure in that area. Then you start to look at entries after the confirmation. And there you go. It's pretty simple. And then what you do here is you go, right, it's nearly 9 o'clock, 9:30. This is when the gap starts. Obviously, we still got a little bit longer. Still kind of want to wait for this GJ here. But then I come back, NY session, find the next zone. If there's a clean candle there, great. If there's not, then I'll come back tomorrow. And it kind of gives you the schedule. It makes things much easier. And this is what I've realized. Yes, there's loads of areas you can get into and stuff. But if you just wait for the clean zones, you take 1 or 2 trades in the day. And they both win pretty much 80-90% of the time. So it's just how I've pretty much kind of changed things up. So what time is that at? 8:15 on the 19th. Gold buy. Should I cash it as a black Ted? I'd say it's a breakout. I'll get in on the retest 15. Stop loss 16, closed at 16. There we go. Starting to get up a little bit higher now, nearly 4% for the month. And we had such hard luck in that first fucking week. That shouldn't have played out because it didn't hit the celery. This one here, I got wicked out by 2 pips. So then another 2.8. Could be on like 6% right now. But each to their own. Still good profit. Risking 1.4%. So yeah, GJ's rejecting. I mean, the 50-minute time frame I've realized I'm not going to take. I'm just going to wait for the 30s, I think, on GJ. It seems to work much better. So yeah, we'll see maybe the next 30-minute closure. We'll see though, because this 15 is alright. Maybe waiting for a nice top wick, then the flip. Okay, if you get a nice top wick, rejects that zone again, then flips, you might just get the drive to 157,890. Very good, very good. 69 likes, guys, and an easy trade with pretty much 0 drawdown. Make sure to like the stream up. Looking like gold is rejecting, so that's kind of what I expected at the start, right? That's kind of why I closed here. I closed there, which actually makes sense to the left-hand side as well. Beautiful. So yeah. 50-minute close bearish below. It is just a 50-minute time frame. 30-minute still close bullish, so it's contradicting. I think in terms of just taking solid trades, just wait for the 30. If the 15 moves, good. But sometimes this candle will just continue here, especially when the 30 close bullish. So yeah. So I think in terms of trades this morning, I think them buys were actually quite good, to be honest with you, especially when Raja takes them. My God, he knows it's pretty good. Look at the hourly. Hourly did retrace to this level, rejected the previous resistance. 30-minute closed above. I know the 15, actually, he was very, very choppy. Can you look at the 15 here? Pretty nasty. But the reflip, I think, there was good. Stop loss below previous. So that would have been the trade there. Well done for people who did take it. EJ did the same thing. 30-minute closure above. That's a very strong candle, actually. Low wick, flip. 30 pip stop. 20 pip gain. That might have been maybe a little bit shortcoming. Let's take a look on the 15. You could have minimized your stops there. So you could have used the 15-minute stops. 17 pips, 20 pip gain. There you go. And obviously the gold closure here was the one. And the whole start of this day was just by identifying this and this. Every single time we come above 1912, we seem to push up pretty hard to 1915. And that's all you got to do. Focus on that. Obviously, when it comes to 9:30, I won't look at the charts because we've literally looked at the simulations. It just ranges before. There's maybe one move, I'd say, every 7 days at 10 o'clock, 10:30. But the other 6 days, there's a lot of fake outs at 10 o'clock, so there's no point. No point taking them. So then you have your gap off, you come back at 11, you take the next trade if there's any clean zones, and then you're just done for the day. So, 50-minute broke the low. Let's see then. Let's see how you'd manage this if it was on the 15. I'm not taking it because the 30-minute closed bullish, but 15. So let's just say you got in here. Stop loss is 19. Already up 8 pips. You don't really want much of the drawdown because of the factor 30. So I might have maybe gone break even there at 8. See if you can get this drive. Because if it reflips it, yeah, it can come back a little bit harder. Probably break even there. So 30-minute time frame on gold closed. Not above, so that's why it's rejecting, right? Simple. If it closed above, then you might have had extra buys over here. Took the trade in future, missed it. Took the trade in futures, missed it here. No problems to the win. If I turn this trade into a swing, what is a stop loss and TP? Okay, I think you might get stopped out here, but you tell me, Henok. You tell me. What does it look like? What have we just talked about this whole time, right? Where's the next TP? People in the Zoom draw it. It's pretty damn fucking obvious. 1 second. Yeah, draw it. Yeah, beautiful, right? 1922. That's where price came before. That's where price ran before.
It's already Mark.
Yeah, boy, it's already marked. TP. Yeah, 1922 is the. What's the trend line? Trend line is on previous resistance. For me here, it was based on the 15-minute, to be honest. It was based on the 15-minute closure. I just wanted the retest, and you can see in the 5-minute the retest. It tapped this wick pretty well. Okay, so coming back down over here, rejecting that resistance. Oh, I think Brian took it as well. Yeah, Brian took it as well. Entry there. Beautiful work, man. Well done, guys. The TP at the 4-hour high and stop loss at 19. I wouldn't hold your stop. I would not hold your stop, brother. You should have already closed some here. Do not hold your stop. Please. Take the break even. Because why? The 30-minute didn't close above. 30-minute didn't close above. Therefore, this could happily drive all the way back down. If you're swinging it, you use currents. You use the exact same area. You just swing the runner. That's all you got to do. Don't hold this drawdown. This GJ should drop respected on the 30. Yeah, it did respect on the 30. The only issue is the 30 didn't close bullish. Sorry, bearish. That's my only issue. And what I've kind of back tested is the 30. If you just wait for the 30 bearish, you're going to be in a much easier position. So I might wait out over here for the next 30 at 9 o'clock. Max, would you take sells back below 1910.65 or wait? 1910. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take the sells below here. I don't like this. I don't like this price action. I would below 1907.57. Yep. Good thing about getting that retest as well, the low wick started right at the start of the 15, which is always perfect for it. And then obviously makes the low wick, which you're getting onto, and then it pushes. So there we go, rejected pretty hard, but you got your money out. See what I mean? This could be making the low wick to then drive again. 15-minute just seems a little bit weak sometimes. I'd say if you want to enter a 15, wait for it to make a top wick first, then drive and break the low, then you normally get a nice drive. If it doesn't do that, then just leave it. That's why sometimes you can get in. Out of break even now, yeah. So I did a little double lot there, made 2.25% on my little thing because I got the retest and a little bit of an earlier entry. Nice. Let's take a look here. Just came back and hit it. New setup. Potentially for later on, yeah? Because that'll be closing above 1916, yeah. Good idea. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this GJ's just playing at the moment. 75 likes, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to also tag me on Instagram. People, yeah, tag me on Instagram with your trades. I want to see some. I also want to see some setups as well, man. I want to see your trading setups. I might do mine a little flexy one. Did I actually do one before? No, I
take a look at GJ.
Took the 30-minute rejection down on gold because it's the same with the 4-hour entered on the 5-minute flip. Oh wow, nice. Yeah. Is it because it hit 4-hour res? Yeah, hit 4-hour res. Nice. Really, really clean candles there today. Good stuff. But was it expected? Yeah, we came to the sim. We came to this the trade today. There to there. What's your terminal? Yeah, Liam. I think towards maybe June. I'm gonna do that. I want to get started with this year. Get everything all sorted, and then I'll put one on. I might actually do an FTMO on it, to be honest. I think it's probably time. Considering the back testing months, I'm getting fucking 20% every single time. It could be quite good. So yeah, looking like GG's kind of stuffing around. Some guy sent me something on Instagram saying, "Oh, I think is this a scammer?" And I go, "Yeah, bro, it's a scam account." He goes, "Well, how do I know you're real and that one's not real?" I go, "Well, probably because I haven't fucking messaged you and they have." Updating the story more and more. Beautiful, beautiful. I think that guy on Instagram saw your Photoshop muscles. What the fuck? So yeah, looking like this GJ's playing. So I think now I might just wait until later on, to be honest. How long left for the 30-minute closure? Got 20 minutes left. Okay, we'll have a game of chess. A game of chess to finish off, and I also see how that 30-minute closes on GJ potentially. Ah, fuck off. Way. That was an easy dub. Look, we're coming up in the ranks as well. Look, what are we on there? We're on 300 at. Start like 180. Not bad. We'll do another game. Fuck it. Do another game. 81 likes, guys. Let's try and get to 100 likes. A trend line starts on a trend, not a random candle. Yeah, it's not based on a trend line. That's why. It's based on a 15 closure, Warren. You fuckwit. Oh. What the fuck? Oh shit, I can't go there. Oh my god, this guy's fucking me in the ass. boy. Ah, fuck. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Tashi, what the fuck was that? It's following you, bro. Right, okay, he's fucked me pretty hard here. I need to move this. Yeah, looking like GJ's gonna pop up. See what I mean? So sometimes the 15 goes bullish now. Yeah. Not good, not good. Yeah. Look at that rejection on Goldie, wow. I'm gonna go here so I can get that pawn. Well, how could I kill that? Yeah, it's 3 moves though. I can do 1 move here and then second move I can kill the horse. Oh no, I can't. EJ looking like it's continuing. GJ looking like it's continuing. So yeah, that's why I kind of just sacked off doing the 15s because it can reject it. You would have got break even there though. Going on the flip or the break of the low. Push down a little bit. 50-minute close bullish. I think this is probably going to drive. Yeah. Push into the zone. See if we can for the second time. Any other way I can protect anything? No. No. See if this hourly can close above. That would be nice for people to take buys potentially. So yeah, GJ coming back below. As I said, I'm not going to take the sells back below. I don't think. I think that's probably done. Also, it's coming towards the end of this session, right? You get me. Seven pips on that sell on gold. Oh my, 7 pips? The fuck did you get in? 15-minute closure. He's gonna polish me up. Come on, GJ, push. Still no closure above that zone though, so that's the issue. Mm-hmm. 83 likes, amazing work today, guys. Oh, is there a football match on today? Oh, there is. Yeah, there's a football on. Right, I think I'm just gonna quit this. I don't think I'm gonna win. Yeah, there's Man City playing tonight, isn't it? Yes. £8 as well. Whoa, be a good game. City are not really doing the best. I know, but then he kills me there, and I've just lost another piece. So I think I might just resign here. I'm not gonna lie, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna resign. Fuck it. He's gonna beat me. Anyway, okay, a little bit of an L there, but dubs on the charts, dubs on Wordle. But yeah, in terms of later on, as I said, buys above 1915.7. I think it would be good later on. GJ, potential resistance forming if it takes some time, and obviously in the gap. We'll maybe check 930 potentially. We'll see. I don't know. I feel this is probably just going to drive into the zone. And yeah, I think that's it. Obviously, if gold continues down, I'll get rid of that now. I'd want to take sells below 1907. In terms of news, there's no news today, really. That's that important. Some manufacturing and unemployment claims, but nothing too much out of the ordinary. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Make sure to chill out, relax, and we'll see you guys at NY session. If you guys do want to join, the mentorship bot is there. And yeah, thank you very much, Zoom. See you later, guys. Peace out. Another nice little dub for today. Peace out, squad. Adios, amigos. See you later, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming on. And I will see you later on. I'm going to put on a little tune before. Actually, I'm going to do this one. I quite like this new song. This new song is like sick.
That can't be an option of this. It's a struggle to talk about. I'm alive and free and everything.